One team that doesn't have to go on the road would be the Warsaw Tigers.
They do not.
Hosting a regional championship game for the first time in school history, second sectional title, and they do it in dramatic fashion with Quentin Brock scoring a touchdown with 13 seconds left to beat number 1 Concord. Can they carry it over to West Lafayette? Because West Lafayette is, you beat the number 1 team, now you get the number 2 team.
Yeah, congrats.
In 5A.
If you beat Concord the way you did, anything is possible, particularly at home. It's going to be a crazy environment for Warsaw. As you mentioned, their first ever regional game that they've hosted. They're looking for their first ever regional championship ever. And can they take the momentum that they got from beating Concord and taking it and fuel it positively going into Friday? Overconfidence, you have to make sure you're not doing that. Coach Barker is a great coach. He'll make sure that doesn't happen. West Lafayette has to come to your place. And Warsaw's style just frustrates teams because you have very limited opportunities to score the football. Concord took advantage of their 17 plays with big plays, right? But Warsaw was able to just gobble up time, methodically move the ball downfield, ran 74 plays compared to Concord's 17, and it can really, really kind of make you impatient offensively. That's what West Lafayette has to guard against. Can they then slow down Warsaw's running game that's been so prolific? And they've mixed in some passing too when they've needed to. So anything's possible for Warsaw. I really like the matchup against West Lafayette after what we saw last Friday.
Did I say West Lafayette? I meant Lafayette Jeff, I think.
Yes, Lafayette Jeff. You set the tone for me.
Yeah, I know. I think I screwed you up.
But yes, the Broncos.
The Bronchos.
The Bronchos, the phantom H in there for some reason.
The thing that strikes me about these two games, or these two teams, is that they're very fundamentally different.
Yes.
Lafayette Jeff, I'm screwing myself up again. Kean Crowder has thrown for over almost 2,700 yards this season. Warsaw, we know what they do. Right. They run the football with the wishbone offense. So this is just two really different football teams, which should make for an interesting night on Friday.
It's contrasting styles, and kind of like Concord. I mean, Concord had a really good passing game that Warsaw was able to at least slow down when they needed to. And I think there's a lot of principles that Warsaw can take from what they had against Concord and take them against Lafayette Jeff. And maybe that's the biggest advantage for Warsaw is, okay, what we did Friday, a lot of the same things we're going to need to do Saturday. Conversely, Lafayette Jeff has to figure out, okay, how do we stay really poised and not really allow Warsaw to dictate this game, both on the clock and on the scoreboard, because like I said, it can really, really frustrate teams when you're limited to 5 or 6 possessions for an entire game.